So, in this video, we're going to be talking about victim mindset and excuses. Now, it's very important that I always get somebody in to really get you to see how someone's victim mentality and also using of excuses hindered their progress. And this is why we've got Rushdee here, just to be talking about that kind of scenario, how it may have hindered his progress going forward into his goals before he met me. Now, I just want to start off by saying, what is a victim mindset? A victim mindset is when we don't take accountability for our own choices and behaviors. And I want you to just really digest where you are right now and start to really think about how much have you blamed others for where you are right now. Because one thing that I can know for certain is if you're over the age of 21, you're a grown-ass adult. It doesn't matter whatever you say to me, you should have the ability to make your own choices and decisions in life. Now, the excuses come on top of that because of that, oh, it's someone else's fault and I couldn't do this because of this. And this is why we're going to really talk about Rushdee's current journey with myself and what his journey was like before me. So, hello, Rushdee. So I just wanted to sort of, if you could just briefly talk to me about what life was like 2.5 months ago before you met me.
Wow, what was like life before you? Yeah, no goals whatsoever. I was just like zerging through life day by day because I don't work. Just sitting on my PC, in front of my PC all day, go back to sleep, eat. That's just cycle day after day. No goals whatsoever. Just like living life until the end, I suppose. Yeah, that was it.
So tell me about some of the sort of health issues you've had with that.
Well, I was basically born diabetic, and that comes with other health issues. Like, I should start by saying that I take about 8 kinds of medication before, and 5 of those were actually for diabetes. And then there's high urea, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. I'm losing feeling in my feet. I already have lost feeling in my feet. My eyesight is going blind eventually. So yeah, that's caused by all these complications.
So using all these complications that happened, why didn't you make any changes back then in your life?
It's a tough one. I think I just gave up, really. If I die, I die. I felt like if I was to die tomorrow, like everything's settled, like my wife would be fine without me, my family would be fine without me. Kind of like I didn't have a reason to live, basically. Just waiting for the end, I suppose.
Yeah. Now, again, I just really want to touch on that. The reason why I'm making this is because I genuinely believe people have these sort of doubts, thoughts in their mind. Not to say I'm going to kill myself, maybe some people, but at the same time, if you do, you must reach out for some support. But at the same time, people just give up in life. And the way I know that they give up in life is based on how they are presented in front of me, who they are as a person, their mannerism, their health, their fitness. And just talk briefly about like your perception of working with me at the start and how things have been different since you started in the 2.5 months.
Right. Because when I first met you and I told you that I had doubts, it was not so much as I doubted you as a trainer. It's more like I was too far gone. Like, I don't think you can help me because it's just, it's worsening my health-wise. Like I felt like maybe my doctors gave up on me as well. They just kept on adding more medication, and that's kind of like, till the rest of my days. So yeah, that's basically what I came and presented myself to you when we first met.
And what's different now?
A lot. I don't look like this when I was 2 months ago. Medication has gone way less. Like I showed you, my blood sugar has gone from double digits to single digits, and even went hypo, because on top of the program, the exercises that you give me, um, the amount of exercise that I was doing, actually coupled with the medication, which was obviously too much. Now that I'm losing weight, getting more muscular, getting more lean, eating nutritionally, having having goals set, and I can see it. Like I know I can't see it, but I can tell that I can get up in the morning, get off the bed, do my walks, even less injured, I would say, less injury. And even if I do get injured, I know that I can get back up like soon. Like I can heal much faster than I did before.
It's useful that you say stuff like that, because now people watching have heard how you gave up in life to now. What's different? Why are you doing this then?
Well, you asked me before, what's your purpose? And I had to think, because initially all I wanted to be was healthier. I just wanted to be able to move, because that was one of the things that was stopping me from doing activities. Like, I don't wanna do housework because I broke my back doing laundry before I met you. And then, simple things like carrying a laundry basket broke my back. So it's like, that was the red flag, I suppose. And then, just having issues, just getting off of bed, doing physical things. I didn't, when the house arranges for something like a cleanup campaign around the house, I'd say no, because I don't want to get injured. Because, just maybe raking leaves would probably do something to me that I don't want. And then it takes me a very, very long time to heal as well from that injury, whatever it may be. Yeah.
So what's the, like now people can probably think, wow, these changes so quickly. And a bit about this video is about playing the victim and making excuses. What advice could you give somebody? Because they can probably, hearing your story now, most likely there's a very small percentage of people that are where you're at right now. But what advice and would you give somebody based on playing the victim and excuses would you give?
Don't think that you know everything, because when I came to Simeon, I told him I was a trainer before, a long time ago when I was in my 20s. I thought I knew everything. I did the exercises, spend 8 hours a day, 6 days a week at the gym, and I can tell you the time it took with you and your workouts, which is like, what is it, 2 months now, less than 3 months, compared to what I did before, way better. Like I can tell the difference in such a short time, compared to like what I had done before. And so I would say, for people who are wanting to change and genuinely want to change, I would say seek Simeon. And then, because he really cares about his clients and he can cater to your needs. When I came to him, I asked him, will you take me? Because I'm so far gone, and he says, I'll take anyone. So there you go. I appreciate that.
I appreciate obviously the compliments, but I still want you to tell people how they can get over the victim mindset and the amount of excuses that they can keep going, because I genuinely believe that there's not many people that I will see on a day-to-day basis that were where you was.
Mm.
And believe me when I say there are people that are overweight and they just don't want to change, but you were literally medication, back problems, health. What excuses can you or advice can you give them to break that victim mindset and like make them aware of the excuses that they might be holding them back?
Well, I'd say, what are you waiting for? Because it took me I could have died literally. So do you need to wait till you get to that point before you do something? And if you want to change and things keep on being the same, does that mean there's change? I don't think so. So I feel like, don't wait till the red flag happens before you do something about it. Just, get your shoes, walk. That's one of the best advice that I got from Simeon, which was just to do my daily walks. Started with 5,000, now up to 15,000 in a day. Just do it. I think maybe people just don't know what to do to start. So I would say walking. I can't afford the gym, for example. You don't need a gym to go walking around your house. So I would say find something that can get you started, and then see where you can go from there. Start with walking. Maybe then you'll have maybe set aside a budget for the gym or a trainer. Just get started, and then it'll just compound from there. It just more activities, and you can tell. Then there's the change. I think motivational wise, when you look in the mirror and you see the physical changes, you're getting leaner, muscular, that in itself would propel you forwards to getting to that goal.
So basically action.
Yeah, just do it.
So I appreciate that, and I'm sure that a lot of people can really sort of take deeply his story. Now, for me to share a bit about victim mindset is, especially if it's geared towards men, I've said before in previous videos that we are not valued enough in this world, and unfortunately, we'll most likely will never be valued to the highest regard. However, you've got to try and show that you have value and worth to society. That means that, for me, my biggest advice on breaking free of the victim mentality is thinking about the person you are right now. How, if everybody was like you, what would the world be like? But the person you're trying to become, if everybody was like that, what would the world look like? And then if you're able to understand how to move towards the person you want to be, and you can make a positive impact on society, then I can honestly tell you that you are doing yourself justice and society justice, and your legacy is more than just thinking about just you on your own. As mentioned, you can get in contact with me through DM, message, Instagram, email, whatever it is. If you need to talk, if you need to go through, reevaluate your goals, please drop me a message, and thank you.